All right, everybody, now that we've had a second to look this over and try it on our own, let's talk about it. So in this instance, we're going to have 4 groups of 2. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put up 4 groups of positive 2. So we'd have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the inverse of that, which would be flipping them from positive to negative. And so 4 times 2 is 8, and the inverse of positive 8 is negative 8. If you ended up with negative 8, you got the correct answer. So let's talk about dividing integers real quick, and this will be the last thing we do. So we have our total. We have how many groups we need. We need 3 groups out of our 6 total. So to help you remember what to do, say 6 divided into 3 groups. So we're going to take 6, we're going to divide it into 3 groups. First, put in 6 positives, just like we've done. There's our 6 counters. Now, we're going to divide these up into 3 groups. Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. This one's really easy. It's both positives. So how many is in each group? In each one of our groups, we have 2. And so our answer is going to be 2. All right, so now we're going to have our total, negative 3. And we need to divide this up into 3 groups. So it's going to be negative 3 divided into 3 groups. So let's put up our 3 negative counters. Then what we're going to do from there is we're going to make this into 3 groups. Separate it up. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. Oh, that was easy. That's it. That's all you got to do. What do we get? How many is in each group? Negative 1. All right. So what we got to do here, we're going to have a total of 4. We're going to divide this into 2 groups. First, put up our positive 4 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we just need 2 groups. Separate it right down here in the middle, just like that. Now, third, since there's a negative in front of the groups, we have to flip our color counters. This is the same thing as our inverse or opposite. It's just not here. So in multiplication, our inverse is here. In division, our inverse is in the other side. So what are we going to have in each group? We're going to have a negative 2. Easy enough. All right, so now let's look at it. We got our total. We have 6 negatives. So we're going to put 6 negatives up. Then we're going to divide this by a negative 2. We're going to divide it into 2 groups. Divide it right down the middle. In each group there will be 3. But there's a negative before that 2, so we have to remember to flip it. And so our answer is going to be positive 3. All right, so let's look at this one more time. So we have a negative 4 divided by a negative 2. So we have to put up 4 negatives. We're going to divide them into 2 groups. And each one of these groups will have 2 negatives in it. But because we have an inverse here, for a divisor, we have to make sure we flip it. So each group will have a positive 2 in it. And that's it. That's all you have to do with these guys. All right? They're very, very easy. We're going to practice them here in just a minute. Y'all go ahead and get started, and I will come around and we will work them out together after you guys have attempted them. Thank you. Bye.